Welcome again, Wildcats. All right, so today we're looking at Monday, May 1st, inverse polynomials, and that's going to be on page 79. All right, so you should have your table of contents updated by now, so let's take a look at I would normally say there's going to be notes, but there's not going to be notes for today. We're just going to have examples, okay? So we're going to go from the table of contents to the examples. Whoa! Oh, what was that? Don't know. All right. Now, today we're looking at inverse polynomials, and that's going to be on page 79. Okay? All right, so it says find and graph the inverse of f of x. Now, before we find and graph the inverse of f of x, we're going to graph f of x. Now, I'm going to do f of x and the inverse in two colors. So I'm going to do the initial function in yellow and the inverse in blue. Okay? So to graph f of x equals negative 2/3 x plus 6, okay, we start with the y-intercept. So that's our starting point, 6. We put a starting point at 0, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now the slope is negative 2/3, so that means we go down 2 to the right, 1, 2, 3. Down 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Down 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. It appears I don't have a ruler, so let me go find one, and I'll be right back. Aha! I have a ruler, and if you're going to have a ruler, by the way, the only way to go is with the fractional ruler available at all local HEBs. Okay? All right. Now, to find the inverse, the real simple idea to remember is that you switch the x and y, and f of x is y, so I'm going to write y here. So to find the inverse, you switch x and y. Okay, so let's do that first. So that's x equals negative 2/3 y plus 6. Okay, now if you're going to find the inverse algebraically, you switch the x and y and then resolve for y. So we're going to subtract 6 from both sides, so you get x minus 6 equals negative 2/3 y. Okay, now to solve for y, we're going to multiply everything by 3 divided by negative 2. Now, when you multiply 3 divided by negative 2 times negative 2/3, that multiplies becomes y, so you're left with y equals. Okay, let's go ahead and distribute the 3 over negative 2, so then you get y equals, and I'm going to move the negative from the denominator to the numerator, so that's negative 3 divided by 2x. Now, negative 3 times negative 6 is a positive 18, divided by 2 is a positive 9. All right, and now I'm going to graph the inverse in blue. Okay, so we start at positive 9, so 0, 9, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the slope here is down 3 to the right 2, so down 1, 2, 3 to the right 1, 2. Down 3, 1, 2, 3 to the right 1, 2. Down 1, 2, 3 to the right 2. Down 1, 2, 3 to the right 2. Down 1, 2, 3 to the right 2. All right, so there is example 1. All right, now I'm going to go over example 2. in the video, and I'm going to leave example 3 for class. But remember, as always, if there's an example I go over in the video and you want me to go back over it in class, I'll always do that, okay? All right, so let's look at example 2. All right, so we're first going to graph f of x. All right, so we know the graph f of x, we're going to graph by transformation. So we start at 0, 0, and since it's minus 3, we go to the right 1, 2, 3, and we go down 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. From there, we're going to graph by direction. Now we know the directions for a quadratic are left 2, up 4, left 1, up 1. There's your vertex, right 1, up 1, right 2, up 4. Okay, but the 2 on the outside means that affects the y's all by 2, so you're going to multiply those by 2. All right, so from here, we're going to go left 2, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Left 1, up 1, 2. To the right 1, up 2. To the right 2, up 8. All right. Now, to find the inverse, we're going to switch the x, y, and I'm going to change f of x to y because they're the same. So you switch x and y and then resolve for y. So that's x equals 2 parentheses y minus 3 squared minus 4. So we switched x and y. Now we're going to resolve for y. So we're going to add 4 to both sides. So you get x plus 4 equals 2 parentheses y minus 3 squared. We're going to divide both sides by 2, so that's x plus 4 divided by 2 equals y minus 3 squared. We're going to take the square root of both sides. So those become to the power of 1. And then we're going to add 3 to both sides. So y equals the square root of x plus 4 divided by 2 plus 3. All right, so we're going to graph this by transformation. So we know that since that's plus 4, we go left 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Left 4 from the origin. And up 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, remember, with inverse, you switch the x and y. So to graph the inverse, okay, you switch the x and y. So this point right here is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you switch that, that would be 4, 1. Okay. Here this point is negative 2, or no, 2, negative 2. So we switch that, that would be negative 2, 2. Okay, this point is 1, 2, 3, negative 4. So we switch that, so that's negative 4, 3. All right, now this point is 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 2. So we switch that, so that's negative 2, 4. And then this point is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we switch that, that's 4, 5. Okay. So we graph that. That's to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, up 1. And then negative 2, 2. So that's left 2, up 2. And then we go left 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, negative 4, 3. Negative 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So that gets you through examples 1 and 2. We'll definitely go over example 3. Remind me if we need to go over example 1 and 2 again in class. And with that, have a Wildcat, Soccerific Wildcat day.